Hello friends, you are on the channel Real Facts. Today I will tell you an interesting story. It will not leave you indifferent. Watch till the end. In the center of the elite street, a person who was unexpected for these places was walking. It was an elderly man in shabby clothes with a crutch and an old backpack over his shoulders. He looked at the amazing houses, stopped for a few seconds, and walked on. Finally, he approached a huge mansion. He could see it even behind a huge iron fence about 12 feet high. The elderly man pulled a piece of paper out of his pocket, consulted what he had written, thought a little bit, and went to the gate. He did not notice the bell on the gate, but at about shoulder level there was a gilded hammer and a piece of iron under it. The old man knocked once, then again. Finally, an imposing, shaven-headed figure appeared in the doorway. "Where are you going?" the guard yelled. "To Alex. Tell him that his father has arrived," the elderly man replied. The guard's eyebrows went up, surprised, but he was trained in obedience, so he decided just in case to report it to the owner. When the owner heard what he said, he turned pale and personally went to the gate. At some distance, the man stopped, looking at the newcomer. The elderly man from the gate took a couple of steps and suddenly spread his arms and ran to the owner of the home. "Alex, son!" he hugged the rich man. "Everything is well with you. I haven't seen you for ages." "Well, I could not visit you after my mother's death. You live so far away," the young man muttered. 20 years have passed. I am glad that you are doing well," his father smiled. They walked across the yard towards the house. The elderly man told how hard it was for him to live alone, that he had sold his house, and now he came to his son to stay with him. "So, father, you are going to live with me?" the man asked. "Yes, I have no other place to live. You will not kick me out." The owner of the house stopped and thought. He explained to his father that all the rooms in his house were occupied by children, his wife, and service people. If his father agrees, he will clear out a storage room not far from the garage and accommodate him there. "You should understand, father, I can't press my family because of your arrival. The service people are needed in the house, and from the storage room, we will make an exit directly to the street." The elderly man, without thinking twice, agreed. The father and son entered the room. There were paint cans, several cans of gasoline, and garden supplies. The rich man said that he would order everything to be removed from there, the electricity would be extended, and it would be warm. The elderly father only replied, "The roof won't leak, and that is good. Thank you, son." Satisfied that he had successfully accommodated his father, the rich man went into the house. He explained to his teenage son that they would have a grandfather, but he would spend the nights in the storage room. Then he asked his son to find a cot in the attic and take his old blanket out of the closet to give to the elderly man. In 15 minutes, he entered the boy's room and saw a startling picture. He was cutting the large old blanket in 2 parts. "Why are you cutting the blanket?" "Well, father, the thing is, if we give grandfather the whole blanket now, it won't be enough for you when you get old and move to the storage room. I have to leave something for you, too." The ground seemed to rock under the man's feet. He hugged his son, took the scissors from him, and rushed out of the room. On the threshold, he threw the scissors to the ground and rushed to the storage room. There, he saw how the guard and his father were trying to clear the premises from debris. As if with new eyes, Alex looked at the unsettled room. He saw the absence of windows in it, unplastered walls, the absence of flooring and heating, and he smelled gasoline and paint hitting his nose. He grabbed his father in his arms and whispered through the lump in his throat, "Stop it all immediately! Let's go into the house! Your grandson is waiting for you. I will introduce you." Hugging his father, the man walked to the porch where the boy was standing. "Meet your grandson, father." The boy smiled happily. He realized that he was not mistaken in his father, and it was only necessary to push him a little towards the correct decision. "If you can, forgive me, father," Alex said, hugging the elderly man in battered clothes. This story once again shows us that we must not forget our loved ones, and we need to take care of them if they need it. When a person remembers and respects his parents, he is always rewarded in life. That is all, friends. Write in the comments what you think about this story. Also, do not forget to share this video and subscribe to the channel if you have not done it yet. See you later!